Hey everyone, it's Coevil, and we're back against Sorbet Shoddy in my LTS series. Gonna jump right into this one, and we're gonna get a little bit of a mixture of different books, some anti-meta stuff featured as was featured in the last video with Q as well. So this is also, yeah, Q, Sorbet, same person here. So yeah, this will be an interesting match, and you'll get to see how to handle this type of book with generic. Can be kind of tricky. Here he goes for the arrow through the tree. There's a specific angle for that, which I think I've shown before on this channel. If not, let me know. I can make a short or show you guys in a future video. Okay, I missed the mech arrow. Not ideal. And it's kind of weird. I was trying to go for like some sort of quasi rush. I didn't want to set up a portal early, and I'm allowing this deluge. Not ideal. But is he muddable? He probably has double tower, so that's not the best. Okay, I already had clock. I could have gone for a mega there too. Done more than 70 damage, it looks like. But I mean, this has to be winnable. I mean, come on. You just drop the mega right there, do 100. Yeah. And then he gets snow damage. Oh man. It's looking rough. But of course then he yeah, right. Don't speak too soon. This is what is so annoying about the Lord. And now, no, not God, Waterlord. Yeah, that God, man. Okay, no, DD. Ah, so annoying. All right, gonna clock off the damage. Clock 4 damage rather. Do I burn my second mega? Might be worth. Yeah, I mean I've only got 5 health of prot, but I might as well. Am I even winning here? He's got Comet, that's going to do 50. Okay, that's not that much. Can I just clock this? I'm running out of clocks. I've got, what, 2 left? And he has Deluge available here. Okay, Brine Bolt is alright. Oh, I can escape. Okay, that's huge. I just lob another clock. But, oh, the 3 cogs don't hit. That's so bad. It's an easier win if he, if he's just 10 health lower at 61. The clock is a lot easier to kill with. Okay, nice cheeky little pebble angle there, super low. Nice little technique to keep in your back pocket when needed. You can actually de-tower next to a nice castle in some situations. Yeah, flash out and then just prot, portal. Okay, that's not going to do too much. I got flight soon. Yeah. So now I think we're okay. He's got Fury. He's got his Lord is dead. He Dark Defensed it, right? Comet on cooldown, so I gotta be careful. He could potentially just Drain Spam to get his health back. That's also another downside to facing this book. But for now, I think I'm okay. Could consider portaling. Even portaling like below this tree here, that might have been fine. Although he could have potentially, lobbed a snowball through. I don't know if that would have done over 50 though. So I guess I didn't want to take the risk. Here, that's a good pebble. Yeah. No, it should. Although, I can't get down there though. So not ideal, but not horrible. Okay, he Qs. That's unfortunate. And do I get? Oh, I almost get a kill. 3 more pebbles would have been GG there. But actually, no, I think he was over 50 health, so that wouldn't have killed. But got the kill with the Ray. Pretty quick game, although, I mean, I got a bit lucky with the fact that he wasn't given an opportunity to go to the side to get the Lord off, and then, dive to the middle of the map. Once he does that, it's like insta loss, or you have to just force the draw, and even that can be hard. but able to get that first win. Let's move on to game 2. Alrighty, here we are. He is using the Nova Fisher book, which I think generic plays pretty well against generally. So we'll see how it goes. He's going to pull out the drone. I think Mech Arrow's good here. I do want to get to the side soon. I think probably it's best to go fly up and prot the first turn to get closer to the side. Because if we're in a top battle, he's going to win. He's got Collision, he's got Fortress, he has Mega Boulder, so he's got more sustain. He's also got Meteor for up top, you know, he can hit me for a bunch with that. And this Collision is going to detower me soon. And then his Meteor's up soon. I don't know if he has other aerials like Shooting Stars or, you know, something similar. So if I go to the side, he's going to clap me with that. Hits me with Consume Soul. Ugh. I think that's the pre-nerf version as well. That was far. So, not ideal. But that just nullified all my prod advantage. It's interesting, kind of a funny map gen there with the... You rarely see the castle, and not only the castle, but then the tree on the bottom. So, yeah, kind of unique. Decent Mega there. He kind of Nova'd himself somewhat, but also didn't. Like, it's not terrible. Okay, he goes for another Collision. This is a bit tricky for me. Okay, that's risky. Damn, that's a nice shot, though. Okay, not terrible. 70 to 127? Is this Meteor going to kill, though? Almost. Oh, God. I got scammed. So hard there. I guess teleporting down to the bottom would just result in fissure. And then could I maybe have jumped off into the water and then teleported? I don't know. Clock? Oh. Dude, no, I queued. No. Help me. I queued. That's so unfortunate. He gets the win. Let's move on to game 3. GG. I should change my name now. We should swap names after that horrendous blunder and queue. Throw in the game. Make an alt. Throwval. So we got Coevil and Throw-Evil. Alright, this is interesting. Pulling out the wormhole. What's he got cooking here? Oh, he's got the same or similar book. Maybe he had wormhole before, maybe he didn't. I'm not sure. But regardless, he's cooking with these flightless level 3 spam anti-generic type mixes. I mean, they are anti-generic and they're also not. If you play your cards right, play very passive, get a portal set up and a prot advantage. Well, you're always going to have a prot advantage, but if you get a prot or two set up, they're not going to be able to win. But if you stay up top too long, allow sort of a sink and then into a meteor or something like that, then it's not looking good for you. And the meteor damage combined with Nova, combined with, you know, not being able to teleport side because of the fissure, it's just, ugh. It's bad. And here, of course, I'm in a terrible spot. I allow the collision. He grab pulses me once again. And I'm in pebble range as well. He could have pebbled. Yeah, he does have it. So not looking good. He does hit me with the Mega. It's not great. I flight, but I'm grab pulsed. That's another blunder. And he's going to be able to, yeah, DMB. And, I'm pulsed. What am I going to do? Yeah, portal it to him. Okay, smart. Smart. Cheeky. So now I'm actually in it. But oh, damn, that Nova did a lot of damage. I'm trying to get away. I can't. Oh, I just queued. No. Man, I didn't even have a chance to tree myself, and he meteors me. Yeah, petition to change names. Swap our names. Now I'm Q. He's Coevil. God damn, that was bad. Okay, wake up. Wake up, Koval. Jesus. Should not be taking these games. Oh, easy flash. Easy flash. Come on, get there. Get there. Yes, sir. All right. So, this should be an easy win if I'm not dumb. Although, you know, you never know. So up 150 on turn 3. And Fortress, of course, is the best move to use in this situation. Very defensive. I'm just going to spam Pebbles. Could probably get under him, potentially, with this. No, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to Pebble back to back. Yeah, all right. Another tower? Pebble. Yeah, I'm just going to eat all the collision course. Breakfast, lunch, brunch, dinner, dessert. Hit me with them. Oh, unfortunate. That's a very tough mega. Super ambitious by him. But I respect it. I fully, wholeheartedly respect it. That was a sick clock. 90. He's going to TK himself. Doesn't quite kill himself there with the meteor. But I'm able to finish him off with the aura. Maybe I can stabilize this session, you know. Get back to my winning ways. We'll see. All right, we're back. Nova Meteor, Fisher mix, as usual. Once again, best way to deal with this, what I would probably do is, actually, I might go here and then portal to the bottom left. Instead, I go for the flight prot. Only issue with that is I can't go to the side. He lobs the, ooh, man. Again, very much respect the attempt. Okay, don't know why I pushed if I'm going to use arrow, because then it makes an easier grab pulse for him. Okay, easy flash though for me. No, what am I running? Is this a Oa book? Okay, I think so. So we're running Oa's book. It's the only book that I use Shock Bomb in, so that's the only way that I know is that I have pulled out Shock Bomb. Okay, he's got Consume Soul again, and I was pulsed and flighted. Did a lot of healing, but he teleported right into my Mega Boulder. Can he get this off? No. Okay, phew. All right, I was like, oh, if he was about to jump over there and flash me off, I would have raged. But alas, he didn't make it. So we're saved for, I mean, about a turn before he's got the Nova he pulls out. And it's really tricky now because, look, I can't go side. He's got Fisher. So I just got to, you know, suck it up, accept my mistakes, and just, you know, do my best here. But then he gets a consume off in the tower. That's just terrible because he heals a bunch. And so I blundered there. I was not far enough away. And then he gets some residual damage from Nova into the DMB. I'm cooked. I mean, what am I doing here? That's so bad. But good learning experience looking through these games, and you can see how a few mistakes can make or break you against some of these books with heavy level 3s. A lot of aggression, a lot of damage potential. So he's able to get that win. On to the next one. All right, he is once again playing his Nova book, and I choose to mech first. Probably not necessary, because normally you'd follow up mech with a push. And actually I am, but why? Why am I? So it's totally antithetical to the approach that you need to take against this book, which is run away, don't really engage, and don't be on top, because you got comet risk, collision risk, meteor risk. So I'd be better off going side, setting up a portal, flashing out mid-map so I'm somewhat protected from Fisher, right? And if he ever Novas me, I just go through my portal. I'm free on the other side. And ideally I can get some space flashed out on both sides in time so that I am not at risk of fissure. This is an easy portal though to. Oh, what? Why didn't I do that? Oh, and then I mega myself. Man, why just portal the DMB on his head? Portal the DMB on his head. It's up. I know it. I do not see a portal on the map. What am I doing? He basically just DMB'd himself with that move. But instead, somehow that does not defort him. Cannot believe it. And he's able to just get 2 back-to-back DMBs basically on me. Well, 1 to D-tower, but here he could even D-fortress and then just come over and consume soul me, get like 1,000 health. I don't know why 1,000 is my go-to, but it's just, you know, a lot, basically. Yeah, I've just given up. I think at this point, just mech arrowed his tower for 9 that had 9 health on it. Drain would have been better. And of course, I'm in mega range, and he kills me. Rip! Big rip. Well played by him, though. I'm playing right into his hands, and he took advantage. All right, here we are. I've got turn 1, somewhat favorable gen for me. I think treeing that off is probably good, and flashing out kind of the middle of the map. But looks like I have a rush book, so I am once again just with reckless abandon going after him. I gotta be careful that I can't flash this because he's got pulse active on him. So nice shock stick there. And I mean, do I just shock bomb again, maybe? Oh no, I fell. Why not just shock bomb again? Because if I'm pulsed, he can't flash me. But no, actually that's fine, because he does take collision damage. But yeah, you could see how annoying Fortress is. Like, God, it's so annoying. Takes a full Mega Boulder to take a Fortress down. And yeah, with the pre-nerf consume soul, it's just ridiculous. But oh, he goes through his wormhole off the shock bomb, gets pulsed again. I don't know why I mixed it up and played rush against him. I think I just enjoy it for when I'm just kind of wanting to be a bit mindless, and it's just like do a lot of damage, make skill shots. That can be fun. I don't have to always succumb to the low kind of tempo generic type of play, slow, kind of boring gameplay at times. It's more strategic, true, but I mean, it's a bit boring. So here, in a bit of a dicey situation, I just go for it. Yeah, shock bomb. Oh, but that ticks me. He's gonna be able to make it. Okay, yeah, he does. Damn, unfortunate. And he's able to get the dub. I think I got 1 more, and then we'll wrap up. Stay tuned. Alrighty, we're back. He has finally decided to deviate from his top-heavy rush type level 3 books, and now he's running some sort of generic mix. I would assume it's looking like pretty standard generic. And we're just gonna get some setup going. Okay, he's gonna tree me off. That's fine. I think I should be able to escape from that. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. If I deflight, maybe if I don't deflight, I can't. He's going to do some digging, get some space, free from the auras. Yeah, okay. Couldn't escape with flight. But I don't mind necessarily. I can just make more space. We're both going to do that. And I would say in a generic versus generic battle, I am confident in this matchup because Q likes to run these more level 3 kind of rush cheese dependent type books at times. That can be a little bit more of a coin flip sometimes. But again, still I was playing a little bit too greedy, staying up top, pushing him, mecha-oring first turn. If I just, go side, portal T1, tower, and then flight prot down on the side the following turn, flash out, make some space, get some mid-map protection from Meteor Fissure. I mean, I'm chilling. Like, there's nothing to worry about there. Okay, I missed the ray. I was not paying attention. distracted by something or someone, who knows. And yeah, we're just going to kind of go back and forth here. Pegasus is super annoying, very drawish. I mean, you thought generic was drawish? Generic Pegasus? I mean, get out of here. Like, even even the generic Andes who like love generic are like, Pegasus, dude, really? Like, man. But I understand, like, if I was in his situation and, I've got a lot more generic experience than he does, which he probably knows, he's gonna want to play a more defensive book that he could potentially draw with. And so I don't fault him for that, kind of, bringing a more swarm peg, minion centered type of book. But it does lead to these longer games. Their prodding in the tower is okay because, yeah, he's protected from my pebble with the Pegasus there. And you can see he's already got 3 pegs out, 17 turns in. That's just going to be quite irritating. One of them is somewhat trapped, but I think maybe that second one now is trapped as well, but it's possible maybe he could squeak out there. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, just a matter of, oh wait, did he? No, he didn't fall into the water, but he decided to teleport there. The problem with that is, yeah, you don't panic in those situations. You don't think, oh, he just got to jump on me with the telly. I've just portaled, to the top of the map. Just leave the portal. It's all good. Leave the portal, trap him, go through. That is a, like, foolproof line against the gate that just happened in this situation. They gate, and then you go to the opposite side of the map with the portal, get out of there, tree him, and then you go back through, double drain or clock or something, So here, if I was low on health, I'd drain. I'm not, so clock is probably fine here. And I could have stayed in the portal. I don't know why I didn't. But it's not going to be the end of the world. Easy mega here, or clock once again. Yep, clock will do 100. Nice, 100 clock there. It's going to be huge. And yeah, now I'm up a ton. I can flash out toward him. He could burn all his muds and I'd be fine with it. He's going to. What else can he do, right? And yeah, getting a little bit of chip damage off every turn as well. I can just go back through my portal. If I can't quite fit, then I'll make some space, but I do fit. I decided to just burn another clock. A little risky. I don't know about that one. But, I mean, it's tough. It's going to be tough because he has so many pegs out, and he did well to summon them early. And I've only got 4 clocks. There is a definite chance, that he draws this. So I am just going to rely on pebbles to whittle away at the peg. And probably just pebbles once again. Scoot over to the right a little bit. Okay, raise, great. And now I actually have an angle to maybe go down and pressure him, but he runs away. Trees it off. Smart. Yep, pebble once again, just keep the pressure up. And now he's got 2 minions, and it's like, okay, he's maybe losing a tempo when he has to summon a minion. Or if he can summon a minion where I'm still able to get to him, that's ideal. But he's still able to block the hole with the Pegasus, so not quite able to achieve my dream position. But we will keep trying. He's going to drain up. This is the prime example of Pegasus being so annoying. You can see how and why. Once again, I can repeat the strategy, which I do. Difference here is the tree doesn't really trap him, so not really too ideal for me. Maybe I can just go up top, pebble down through that little nook in the castle, but don't have enough time to get there, so I just pebble down from a different angle. Of course, he blocks the hole again with the Pegasus. Are you seeing how annoying this can be? Imagine you're in my situation and you keep trying to push and they just keep summoning a Pegasus over and over and over. I'm lucky he hasn't got an undead Pegasus to like 100 or more that's not even rayable, and then it's just, impossible to get that dead. unless I take 2 or 3 turns to do so. And yeah, he's doing a good job here blocking off the entries that I'm trying to make. And I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible to these Pegasus so that I can get to him. And we'll see if I can close here. Okay, yeah, solid pebbles there, down to 52 prot. I'm just going to kill the swarm next turn, and then maybe flash open instead of pebble. Might be a little bit more reliable because it's a wider opening that's harder to block with the Pegasus, even though the Pegasus are pretty big. Okay, I go for a portal. It doesn't look like I was trying to grab there, to be honest. But it's possible that I was, and it looked pretty far away. Maybe I'm just bad. That's definitely possible. But yeah. So here now we're in a bit of a flip-flop type of situation with the portals. I don't know why he went out. That's, I think, a blunder. Because then I can just clock him into his own swarm. Yeah. Although he does go through his portal, so it doesn't damage him. But I get some huge tempo there, and now I'm thinking I'm back in the game. I can pebble to deflight him because he's only got 2 prot here. Can I sink? No. That was a terrible pebble, but I only needed to hit 1. So here, mud ball, pebble probably better. What's he really going to do to me? I'm up a ton. Oh, he missed the drain. He missed the drain on the, and instead I get the undead Pegasus. I was going to say on the upside, on the bright side, he gets a Pegasus, but that's my aura. So, no. Potential sink here? No. Oh, no. Not a sink. All right. Unfortunate. But now maybe I could just, I could have pebbled down too. I've got 90 prot, but drain is fine. And looking like I could, have an advantage, have an opportunity to push. For a while I was thinking, oh, this is drawish. He's got so many Pegasus, Now I've got 2 of his Pegasus. I'm up still full health, as I like to say, up 1,000. And I just decided to gate out. Yeah, fair play. He doesn't have much to do, many ways to sustain. So I'm trying to go for a cheeky pebble angle, and I actually do get it. Nice play. And yeah, he's just got to block with the Pegasus. I'm going to kill it. Or try to find a different angle. Yeah, and just go for damage. Alright, that's fine. I'm up so much, I can afford to do that. Flashing out here is good. Oh, I just pebble through the mud. Nice. Great game. And that'll close out the this series with Q. Again, I'll have a few more videos featuring him on my road to 2K. This one was pretty fun. A lot of back and forth. Some mix-ups in terms of the spell books with generic, with Nova, Meteor Fisher, with the Seas book at the beginning, with Comet as well. So yeah, he brought some unique approaches, was a back and forth affair this time around. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.